Abusia mesa ma akwa baby Amanyosem dwumadie na agusa ohwe fire do e ya tentama ni mpanyefo besi nkonya na meka on se fan so be send no messages ni dia bre WhatsApp na me da screen so ni akenkan nyina e de ama mpanyefo de no matwe nkomo yewura Palgrave Boakye-Danquah e kasa de ma ban e ba ne bambo ene amamu ho a e no ofidua mu opani mesa ma akwa baby
Sami pacho mejo so
se no nkomo no akọ fia o sa boy no hu se we deliver.
Oh, but
yeah, okay.
Say no dey Juba Ghana for their shayensa. Mama ye akwenya ye to aso de som Ghana man. But that was so anyway fidie ene de bia o man akwenya e ma yetumi be kan Ghana man bo ene Ghana Jumedia ija president na Dankwa Akufo Addo. Nti me that was ene original TV for.
Okay. So that's papa. Sanso na chochofo penyine de ma amanyeku a eni abamu Great Consolidated Popular Party GCPP chochofo penyine Yero citizen Ato Dadzie on so fidiem. Citizen.
Sami.
Apomi e de.
Yamenado.
Na me should be ready Facebook page bi. Na say obi wu nra najo. No plans for na no pay. And na pay so obi so awu. No so plans for eye enanwumre. Nti se Nyankopon ma wa hoade na o ma nkwa. Make sure say obe use ni ye.
Exactly.
Sometimes why have because say o plans we say your plans and for wo nka ho
Charlie unto
ampo
yeta sisi ai kofu plans why for China panemu on your small
your plans and for wo nka ho
so there is no surety for any of us there or China pa e bosro and other sorry mpa anwonzina wo sisi an benya or China pa but we've already planned our day tomorrow. Your plan is Obi ne month, a whole month, and what plan? The rest of the year, what plan? Is to ask to whether you even have life to survive the next day. You have no idea. That is why say yami wadom. Let's say itimkuma, netumukoba. The yami say. Sometimes we are so ungrateful as a people.
For sure.
There, you're sorry, at the end says buya kanyama, but. Charlie, I want Zena Yikiten, or be no dame. Or decided origin, you say. From my young sees will be no dame. Or decided origin, you shake. Until I remember a better 4 years old.
Me and never me at the Debia Medica and Amanyosem. That was 2007. Sabernamo General School. And I'm named brother, the 10 I'm brother and 2 quite. And nobody 2 weeks. 2 weeks in the swing of my dry. And call me Jimmy. The fish are breno. The bompire catcher is a rather so come with dear. And maybe name you. And the baby I be fish and my DB so and your crown is better than 2007.
Exactly.
Okay, Palgrave. I'm penning to about an day said day 3.
And day 3.
Day 3. How far? Send an AC call. A dear Ghana for I have 4. I need to know about President or Ashanti.
You mean about citizen and say who you watch it. Not yet I share radio station with me and say no. On what review on name binti. I'm on time for you.
Exactly.
But it be omuti or mushe dear. On babu money after you.
Who could leave no soccer
before 2024 general election. Some will pass them. In Maria have base. Na eja president now Dankwa Akufo Addo e wasate ban mu ni dwumadia odi and there day 3 se ne kan no and there ohyase ne resec for meeting kakra anope e was so for line ofi honum na okoka say sword for Swami interchange Ghana for nya nim say Swami de constituency a da aban akoma so yie pa isa say yankasa Parliament, your majority leader, and the constituency no President fi honum na omokoye debabi for chiefs in Suta, Assan Commission district assembly complex no omwesi no you share one district one factory they be Amanyosem close to about 250 plus one district one factory fully operational maimu as I speak to you. President Ekoko Commission maize processing factory Suta yewe onija so nim say MPP digitalization no ya dia ya fa ato yakoma so ye pa nti within the party so ye membership card nti and there eja e was so being Prempe Hall ye launche a rolling out your membership card towards the 2024 general elections. Maybe who your members ni MPP near prepare MPP. So I mean, so there be me can near me see a Ashanti region. Say MPP political party no, and a president. What you say? Ono dano. Into enya dia.
So President Kosta Dwuma dey answer.
Me can say President Kosta Dwuma. Me can near me see Ashanti region. Me to me in isolation. Anameboa.
Well, me dem me feel Kosta presidential. The president here.
The president here na me boss wa chero no. Yeshe Dwuma dey na say Sunday senior kan no. President kwa sorry. Kokobo mpaye manyame. E wo say prince. Owie ye na okohu otumfo chia no. Ka che no Dwuma dey obabedi within Ashanti Maimu, we no babu ankra, senior kind no investment cost close to about $330 million. Investor no Ashanti Post Services Limited, Mr. Isaac Efum nini penny for we ne call commission Konongo hospital Ashanti Achim area no commission we nija ade sign ye dey ade no buy we na Endra senior yehoye no eja president ko Ketitia ko hwe Dwumade ekoso market nim no
second phase
we second phase no nim say enchebia yebewie ni nya na yebia ma komase mindful yewe na president so eko expecting maternal and children's block ewo Konfanoche we na eja ECG ye commission ye ye substation no project no commission ni nya we ye Enaija on MMDCs for share to also sign a commission accommodation for Court of Appeal judges. Who's appeal judges room ne omuniaji pa. Ochra president in Dwumade no baby agenda 111 sene mekan no president be kwa inspect agenda 111 e wo trade. We also be inspect Santase Apere Road and also Ewa Apere Ochanopa. We are no more to Kwanyako Obuase as I could expect and we are Kwanta Obuase Road project. No, President Winsua Trauma Center, Accident Trauma Center, Agenda 111, Obuase ECB, President Baba Modern Aquaco inspect. We are now Nemaka Krewo Honoma SOye, Moyoma Penny for so church omo. Within Kumasi no obeba chicho itu hwe ni nya entity na ebetumi aka say omanpeni president Ato Dadzie Akufo Addo Asante Mine tour na okoye no Asante region no Asante Mine age no asan amomuni age say yampa say president Ato Dadzie Akufo Addo waye dwuma papa ma Ghana mine asa ye dwuma pa ama Asante Mine.
Enra me there was some publications be and as a post be na circulating on most of NPP social media activists was through Facebook. 54 factories in Ashanti region. Is it 54 or 58? 24 completed. Also Ekobato on some Kenya Mante factory.
Me one district one factory.
Okay.
Make one district one factory. And make sure say in the Chromco law commission maize processing factory keka ni nya account factories ni nya aka ho ye pa Dwumade ayedi within Ashanti Mine nya factories ni bomodin say industrialization ni de e say to meet timpon ema your development ni to be connected ye pa e boy.
But how do you see Nkrofo mo Ashanti region receive the president, because we have cited a video Americabo baby a wonya hwe amebo amo ahwe it seems that omanpeni ekọ Kate akọ hwe the phase 2 of the project no say that we kind massive project aba no aye our commission be now inspect be na or breaking grounds for commencement of a business. So the people are not cheering him on like they used to in the past.
Many of them videos be circulating on. I say yebo modern na ye share perspective baby efiba onim say omampani ne domedi de chi edoso ye pa. So it's say you digitalized world need no. Kufobi miensa mienu bi kujina bebi no mu ye hey na say eno aba be ye dede. Me ana mo kumase ne bi se na me ka kire no so no se me kumase ne ba ye e ba betu adwumadi no so wakra. Na bebi omampani akonya ya horosie ye nije obi eni age momobe jama yo mate Akufo breni age say omampani aba Asante maimu mia mini so pe Boankra me hwe se ne omampani ba ye Boankra ejuso community for no omo ni adwuma mason for carpenter for laborers for electrician for close to about 300 to 350 on a daily basis omo ye adwuma on the Boankra inland project estimated to ebema Akufo adwuma close to about 2,000 yewie Boankra ninya bebi omampani akonya akokonongo Akufo G no say na wa obehwe say the biggest constituency ya Asante Maya omotoma MPP na obeje di say omampani be ko no Akufo be huru no nua be menya no cry.
Okay, mpacho yen hwe sa video we are na yen Europe in they happened last month a Global Citizens Festival and no conference and sima hodo bebre yera keti amon kasababo ni be but director mpacho take us back yen hwe this video. Now I say, is there anything that the government should be concerned about? And I said, "Osika, any paba kumi enumi and Sabina or me so we should just ignore." Me patro yen sanko kumasibi. Mampeni ekopie mu o Kumasi Ketia market o kwa inspect works on phase 2 at the buy Boakye Danquah as obi a unim de security ho nsensem yen take cue from the happened last month about Global Citizens Award the course of Blaster Square. Some people condemn Ketia Monkrado Chabo Mabuno no ebinu so say no. The president a security threat. It means national security. And as a bind and put things in place. We just a video way said the word catch there no. The biggest constituency when it comes to vote. And as the biggest region, a MPP mo basket. At the vote basket in free ever. When people begin to react or to receive president in this manner, is it something that we just ignore because the number is not that huge? And I say it's a matter of concern.
Program Minjin di say asemesi wo Kumasi a tiny part I NCC spend a lot of time on it and you ain't security threat in any way obi the position the camera and obi jin the chin no say yes the same ro yes the same na me nyabema really let's look at it. Ghana mine yakokoto aba enye obia na to aba ma the MPP government
sure
ile nyenye realistic na Asante maimu nso no enye obia na to aba nso ma the MPP government inti se omampani akoba bi na se bia political party fo bi minim bebi omufi se ye NDC se ye CPP se ye PNC se ye independent for and normal Ghanaian citizens for no mpeso omu ye de a me bema enye ade ese yedi hu nkomo bebre esan se eno no emfa mpuntu bebre emba Inti ma share o video obi na ejina baby oh yes the same but the real essence is that impuntu eba Kumasi mu KJT phase 2 omampeni akọ inspect eba aba ama omo wo market no omo kase yes same no omo anu mbekwa akọ use KJT market no inti impuntu a eba no menya bema o Ghana mine president Akufo Addo ogina ho se osum ama Ghana mine inti eno na ese yehwe na sa yes same global citizen no enya dey say you spend the precious media time say you focus on it say you focus on it no na you elevate incomodie no in a way I say hu hia kra okay nti me pese you be focus on it Jumapa president Akufo Addo ye Kumasi no eno na ese yehwem na o sha ase adwumadie kwesiada ye hu so bi ehuro no Monday Ejuada yehu so bi ehuru no Tuesday Benada yehu so bi ehuru no and late Tuesday Benada baby okoyi nya ko bi na ejina baby no say ho minya beba I mention this say we must condemn the act
okay
say so mampeni ba wo honom anaso openia osomo minor
something necessary why should we waste our time condemning
so what they are buying say you to me Emma Ghana for who say sa suban na ye de no enya de beboa ama yankase impunto nti ye condemning act and say ne be ya you see at various stages no go fun enka say oh I say mami we ko ye ho no yanka hwe nti ne go fun me sabe so kwa ye ho there be Ghana ineme bi won no ma we ye nim se ne ye boy abrabo yen ya Ghana brabo democracy
so it's not Ghanaian
it's very un-Ghanaian and very unpatriotic so what I say and I say a condemning act
okay citizen think about it. Do Ghana really benefit from this kind of tour? Say, every like 2-3 months, the president. I'm not talking about only President Akufo Addo. The predecessors, yeah, to car near Kuchini region, more 3 days, 4 days with convoy. Sometimes toilet near Kwako commission, 6-unit classroom near Kwako Tia Human Boho, United me commission near the Susako. But do say Ghana, do we have to do these things? President have to move and be doing all these things?
Like he rightly said, I have a very long relationship with Palgrave. And I mean, from where he speaks, the angle that he speaks from, is a very different angle. Any time I meet him on programs like this, I have a way I look at him. But you see, Enyumbri, waka asembia, before I get to your issue, waka asembia, means no way your papa. Listen to him there. You see, where something is not right, it is not right yesterday, it cannot be right today.
What is wrong?
Maybe it is not him as a person or ye. But we can go back into records. Ghanaians, ye boo ye president. Even them time in yen culture or ye zim kakrano, we did it. Or yen day ya don't treat your culture bill. Just recently, 2016, Hunto Aboso Kai. Minim say Eshaibia.
Yeah.
Former President Mahama.
Yeah.
Eko Aboso Kai.
I remember.
It was an eyesore. It was as if he's not wanted in that area. And Ibimu the year Chapia meet Mori. Only day was Ghanaian. So for me, I think one of the key things are already in Yebutia. In there, Sadibi ya onye. Na yam fam fami yam fa educating kofu. Na yam bi se won there me hu obi so ya de pa. We bu ni da. Because man te there atamos owodun okobe mu obu. Mente. O man panyin kufo men kai se wo bu ni there but I've not heard.
One will be friends so come for Dr. Asamfufro.
Yes, so no, at least Yimba could not come. But
Assam.
at least you see in there in Kofu Abo Chenku, the warrior BB against mehu. The issue is that our own president, current president, has shown us that when you are not happy with something, demonstrate against it. So what are we saying? Our own president, why in a day? Say Bibi could know you and Jumwa, can wasem, be a citizen. I mean, demonstrate against it. It's in a kumi preko time. He went on demonstrations. Demonstrations on Yebu. It's a form of expressing your anger. It's a form of expressing your displeasure with what is going on. Sabi, the truth of the matter is that as much as the president is doing other things, I mean, maybe I'm a president on your at least there are several things that the president is doing. However, the same people now work at China day. On your airport na yebezi, on your road na yeberi, on your interchange. What has changed? A ball rightly there, $100 now. It's about 1,200 Ghana cedis. Samuel Yarawo. I'm okay. First, more young girl be a mention 100 Ghana. So you end be young cash ma.
Not $100.
Send a day to Amanyosem kakra. It's kind of like $100. That chong. What be obomo day? Yes, $8. I don't cramp no yeshi. On yes kapubia. Now, $100 is 1,200 Ghana cedis. Sammy, your market women are complaining. Do you know why they are complaining?
No.
Because your man funa a marketing. Woko wako fanyama baboton. And so we to kwenda wako fanyama baboton. Look at how much money I there wako sisa na wodi to kwan. When banks collapse, do you know that your man fu bebre no come more? Because one and then will deal with the rural banks and all those microfinances, small scale. So it really affected them. Then them bring won't just take a crowd when you was in Jumano, ni na asho because of the exchange rate. So fuel because what costs $1 in a year, we know what the transporting it is also another issue. Now diesel is almost 16 Ghana cedis per liter. So I don't see why we should think that we should not pay heed to Ibimu agitations away. I feel that as a listening government, some of the things that is feedback from your people. Say one two about mon grandpa no nche when you kofa because your man paying also your father for all. And on man paying be about your father for all. Because say be some man two about mawa. Me taxes can win editor work. So you are answerable not only to MPP, but you are answerable to all Ghanaians. And see, I feel that as a government, they should pay attention to almost everything. On your feedback. Sebi, iji feedback on your tree. Sebi, a piano a piano for you. Today, my no man pay your there. So be threatened on how. And for me, it's true. I don't know about it should not affect you. Because I don't know, there, chide sebi. Yeah, then the
But do you think is the best way for president to be responding to maybe the people who have dissenting views about the style of leadership?
No, see, Zame, if I want to put it bluntly, most people in government now have become too arrogant and they don't want to listen. To be blunt about it, that is it.
As the president,
have you listened to Napo Eya Okasei? Have you listened to him?
Napo.
Honorable Napo.
On.
Oh, Woko Kumasi, me where they were. Maybe I'm near Palgrave Boakye-Danquah, he can tell. No, Kade. Was so now no pa do train Mahama.
Okay.
We are not in an election year. And you see, when you are talking to some of us who are not NDC. So it's not about you and Mahama. I think, you see, government is losing a bit of focus because either they are doing everything just to attack Mahama. When you even do mediocre things, they want us to celebrate them for it. Some of the things they are doing is mediocrity and they want us to celebrate them for it. It's not just about President Mahama. I mean, Mahama. It is about former President Mahama Nasama. It got nothing to do with me. Me as a Ghanaian. Now, you are serving us. It's as one President Mahama. President Orokoto, and you were asking a question there, is it necessary for president to be going for this tour? It's very important. Because it's in Accra, what the regions and the various constituencies. Because you receive reports, or you're good at the one should win your book question. Now, once we be saying, my president Wankwa, send a woman. Maybe I realize that Charlie, someone working or Yanukoro. Because the people around him are afraid to tell him that Yaman, the grassroots are not happy. They are afraid to tell him. The master may be a most of us are afraid to tell the king he is naked. But I mean, if we continue Yaman, I'm Army party, they be Army party. Going into the 2020 elections. Let me executives be 1 year president. Also, we are winning the elections hands down. We are winning the elections hands down. We are winning the elections hands down. And I was telling them that you people, the activities that we all have to do and work together, we have not gotten there. And you are telling somebody that we are winning the elections. And you know I'm not winning elections. So I mean, when it's not right, I will say it. And that is how we need to deal with the issues. Say, I can't change why do you one day? Sabi, everything is okay. And it's just some naysayers. So you call the people giving you feedback as naysayers, all of us. It is a Mikasa and Kasa, my government, I'm NDC.
The president Beko on one Kasa stronghold. In opposition, they cheer him, they almost cheer him up. Oba Bama the first term, still. The second term, Nasi Bebuna. At the end, I expect so or call the opponent strongholds are. And said the paragraph we can say, oh, where they are minute, we should just trash it, just let it go. Now we see what brass a year Independence Square. Yes, so any pack a CBI, any pack a crabby, a group of people being an year, whoa, it become contention. We saw they were cheering the president, or we saw they were booing a Korea, communications and free, a Yura, a Tahiri, reference, Papa. Katie Hammond by HSA. The president was good. And for that matter, he also gave to the youth in the Diaba. Within 2 months, Atwasum Preno. Does it mean that national security didn't take first thing that happened last month and seriously? And then for that matter, it happened in their own strongholds.
I'm not too sure what you want national security to be doing about it. Because like I'm saying, I mean, if the president is being booed, national security should do what? Should go and arrest them or what? And
not to arrest them.
But
so you pick intelligence.
That people are planning to go and boo the president. You can never pick. That was not a planned activity.
So it's spontaneous.
Sammy, we should understand that, you see, there are certain things in Kofu plan. When the story came out first, what's in the NDC Fubina voting on 120 Ghana cedis? I heard them, yeah. That one, if it is true, then what you can ask the question about what was the intelligence that was picked. But some of these things, something that Kofu what's now on our plan and the work you. I'm not encouraging anybody to be booing people.
But it's also part of that. It's also part of national security.
That is not the style that I would want people to do.
Yes, it's also part of national security for. As you must say, Omobe say, and Krofo mood to say, policies now.
And as I want to national security, a lot of series of engagement while complaining. While complaining there, while complaining about people not being happy.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard?
The justice system. And then
the economy. Because we are sitting on a time bomb. If people are unemployed, a lot of people are there unemployed. Do you know the security threats in it?
Because it seems that this thing is taking the
national
shine
security
of
one
president.
report in our year now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can tell you about it. And on COVID time you.
The strategic document.
Unemployment was huge. It featured hugely on it as a security threat. So what are we talking about? Sammy, you see, the truth of the matter is that we are not in an election year. Government should maintain its focus to serve the people of Ghana. It is obi to one oh yati. Ejuma na yare yegudu yare na akawoze. But when you try and be bullshitting everybody and calling everybody naysayers, that is the problem. Because then I there do be abekebiano maintain. And the pusher of everybody now is like either we were in this country when nurses and teachers will rope former President Mahama. Nurses, they were doing that to former President Mahama. We never saw anything wrong with it. Young Kwasentia. Then we are coming to talk about it. Like I'm saying, I mean, told you for don't quite them because I feel that necessarily does not result in any or in society. However, sometimes too, some of these things let people realize that you are not happy with them. Say ya papa na ya papa ya papa de yenyu anje do ye no. It is up to our father to listen to us and also look at some of the things I want to sorry him. Okay. Because I mean, it can't be that everybody is complaining about at least certain ministers.
But President,
and we see nothing wrong with it.
President are making it clear, said
this is not the first time. About second, third time. For me, it's not even about just the finance minister. But there are several ministries in the GES that I talk. What's second?
Onunu retirement age.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
About GS, President.
Sammy, in your letter now.
I remember whom, but me read the letter there. Me already know and Akufo raise the issue. And you know about some few peniophobia modern government institutions or more retirement age. Also more retirement. And to me who you know, me there me so penny crowd on a retirement.
So for me, my issue, what I wanted to bring on board is that if we can act swiftly in certain ways, that same way should be applied to other places. So sabi, that is the way I call with almost every sector. In Ghana, at least they will feel that there is somebody listening to them, and there was a certain rush. 2017, one of the things that former President Nana Akufo Addo, I was so much in love with him, was that all your appointment of his ministers. Minister be often be or the reason, the background why he's speaking that minister, and he gave a justification that he is in a rush. Let's see, Sammy said that report Tom Nayato into Yentumu rush, say Yentumunko. I don't know, but somebody needs to tell it as it is. Na Yentum Yambuani na Yemfi Mayerkum Sammy Mess Mayamaro Konoye. I won't be surprised, and I'm not being a prophet of doom, but I won't be surprised that in December, able to December, no dollar and work more than 15 cities. I won't be surprised. No fuel, where do you tend to Ghana? I won't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. Intimacy, there at least, especially when IMF was also talking about some of the domestic factors. And the regulation is very, very key. Because I mean, you also young coffee when you are watching speculation, and I start to increase more prices. And that is where government don't talk.
Okay.
Yet, obi him what's the bimukra or withdraw war treasury bills, because government is not talking about it, whether the people's investments are safe or not. Any assurance. So speculation breeds. No be a dibiruko.
Okay, my main kind message community mensa be na yang. O is yenu musa about Kumasi no day about say good evening Hunter. $1 was sold at 3.70 pesos in 2016, Dr. Bawumia attacked the integrity of John Mahama, that he was responsible for the exchange rate fluctuation, even though Mahama wasn't directly managing the economy. Now, Bawumia is directly in charge of the economic management team. Dollar is sold at 13 Ghana cedi. Huh? Musa Bato, are you real? 13 Ghana cedi, 64 pesos. He eventually developed sore throat disease, hence can't lecture us on fundamentals of the economy anymore. Yenu Musa Bato na diwe ade aba. Dollar 13 Ghana cedis. Ah. Yeah, sure. Inka WhatsApp kakra. Yenu ado say hello, Mr. Sam. Or say, is the vice president still lives in Ghana? He should come out again and laugh. Fake vice presidential president. I'm from Abu Kumasi de Abre. Message no kamu yanka bebuapa. We say good evening, Same. I'm Jehovah from Old Ashom and Pure Water. Or say, as fair as I thought. I say, as fair as I thought you were going to talk about the clergy letter they put out today explaining what they went to do at the illegal mining site to journalists like you, who was unfair in your discussion and not understanding what they went there to do, but I know you will do the right thing as some of your colleagues have done today. But as for the president, he has no shame for saying his minister have done well. Very funny. And per what the finance minister is doing, I think he should appoint Agrada and Namwan as the finance minister and a deputy, because they are national assets for the country and they can do better than him, and they can convince investors better than they are. Number one, Agrada minister. Number one, deputy finance. The 3 days you go the was as in heavy. And then I say the booing no dear is becoming a regular temper. Oh nana, Kofi di Frikumase, ano de aba. Obaya sumanya bui na. The bebani say president ko baby cry. Will you allow anybody like you ube jina like 1,000 meters away from the convoy? You stop that. Good evening, Mr. Hunter. Please, Nana said he is the only president who has fought so much for Galamsey fight in this Fourth Republic. Yes, it is true. Every indicator shows, but he should also admit that he is the only president who has allowed Galamsey to escalate to this peak or level of devastation in Ghana since Gold Coast to date. It's very sad. This will not happen in Nkrumah and Rawlings' time of governance. Thank you, Banasco de Frinungwano de Aba. Nana K from Medina, or say the president had disappointed the people of Ghana big time. The shame was even too small for him. Okay. Yeah, see, good evening, Mr. Hunter. Nana Addo criticized his opponent to come to power, but today he cannot stand criticism. What a president. As for his successor, Bawumia, he has become a laughingstock. We are waiting for him in 2024. Assemble to Okusie. What's this, I mean? Please, where is Dr. Bawumia? He told us that he has arrested the dollar and gave the key to the IGP. Now the dollar has arrested him and gave the keys to the Russia president, Putin. What a shame. Good evening, Same. We, the youth in Ghana, is not taking it easy at all, because a bad government, we hardly provide for ourselves and 1 square meal, Nanado have questions to answer before God. Hello, my question is why the government won't finish already tackled projects like Sufo Line to Boakye Road in the Ashanti region before cutting short to commence another. Samuel Edifri Kumase another Aba. Sufo Line interchange so ache papa from Ampenada Akufo person we say and also Boku Road and so many other roads. Okay, continuation. I say in fact your program is live and colored in Obuasi East. Host, you are finest, but bias is eating you. Negative talks on early shows. Host, do you know Komla Dumo, the late from BBC? Yes, I know Komla Dumo. I met him before he died. Where is the maize to process when they were planting bed balls instead of planting for food and jobs? Good evening, Mr. Host. That man sitting there should not provoke we, the citizens of Kumasi. My name is Charles, not the Abba. Finally, I say good evening, Sami. See, I was born in Ghana, from Nkrumah to Mahama. Akufo Addo was the only president. Was Akufo Addo the only president that was booed? This is very, very bad. IMF has exposed MPP. I beg, if they sell Ghana, still, you and I are owing. Oh my God, upon all our national resources, we are suffering. When the mind refuses to work, the body suffers. Sami, you see our leaders and the church representative, they should deploy people to use the excavators to fill the Gala pit. They go to pray and chase and arrest innocent people when the Gala leaders are around him. Akufo Addo wake up and arrest the Pharisees. You answer the about. Also, wait, send you message in our brain. I can at the amount. Mame, okay, senior Ato.
So, just one quick thing. In 2002, in fact, my papa was in Kenya still. I was more going to Kumasi most of those times.
Okay.
In 2002, na meteka wo Kumasi, and they were having a conversation in a taxi, and I was sitting with my dad, and it was about politics, and I nearly spoke. Because I was a university student who was just interested in political issues. And I was saying, hey, Kumasi never become politics as I can want to, because me Ato folk fan. Until also them two things. Ibe Kumasi amanye. In 2002, Kumasi na you want to say you won't be comfortable. I know big bro, but you won't be comfortable, and you can't go and speak ill about President Akufo at that time or anything MPP was doing. What I'm saying is that if people in Kumasi can get comfortable to boo as a president, an MPP president in Kumasi, then there's something wrong. Because in a normal day, you won't get comfortable to even talk so much. Because, sabi, everything there is going well.
Me say, hey, se Kumasi for bet me who president where's them kudita.
For me, I think it's something to be concerned about. Okay. Another thing is that when you are Palgrave Boakye-Danquah, it be sending BB. All I know about MPP, one card, one digitalization. I thought it was a good thing. I don't know why he was trying to take it out from the president. If he sent the president, it's also one call. But the president was a special guest of honor. So I don't know why. I don't know
now
why.
Now my president update. Now we'll share that about propaganda. Now president on your PPN. No. Sammy, no. President on your PPN.
You see, I didn't come soon.
President
and I wanted to be sure.
President on your PPN. Me Kajumadi.
So I don't know. Why? I didn't want to know.
Oh yeah, maybe I ain't fine.
Palgrave na me dem na my. I just wanted for you to confirm, say indeed the president will.
Now, president only one man can make, but the president won't send any.
But later you admit to say the president didn't go there.
The president won't send yeah, president.
Maybe there can maybe no one can't mean myself because I was actually a question. Now let's go back to
because it's a good thing that parties are going to that. I think NDC is also doing something similar. I think it's a good thing. It's a very innovative idea that as political parties don't share some of these things. So I thought Denka he would say that yes, as president find himself in the Ashanti region, they are doing a party program.
Official duty in the Ashanti region.
And they are doing a party program.
Work.
Why not?
So
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
On official duty to Ashanti region. President you say President Juma.
So why should say as a president or Shishani time?
On your political party in the power.
Political party in the power. There's no doubt about that.
The political party.
Official duty.
And the political party
political work.
Political party is official.
Political party this belonging to MP.
Sammy, I think that is wrong because other entities will invite the president or programs. He's invited as a special guest of honor. And he shouldn't honor it.
That's not politics.
What do you mean by that's not politics?
That is not MPP. That is not partisan politics.
No, but a political party has invited him to be the special guest of honor to a system that they are doing
as part of his official visit to Ashanti.
Something that the president himself is interested in, that there's a digitalization drive. In the end, you bibi dama or Saturday or paying all your bibi dama. Young fan as a special guest of honor number 3. I don't see anything.
That could have been better, say off duty.
Oh,
no.
Oh, yeah, president.
Anyway, that is my dream.
Oh, Sammy.
Okay, that is my dream. But to me, like you said, there's nothing wrong with it. Though political party are elected in the buy, but to me, for me, it is totally wrong for president to, as part of an official duty to a region to perform a certain national duty, will include a political party, and you will be an ascribe to that political party. No. So NDC for na ya no mo frɛ na nkɔbɛkɔ.
Na NDC ne MPP, you say they be a campaign and as a meetings, you say invite other political parties.
But is it okay? Say we invite political parties. Shatima can also
invite other political. In fact, sometimes they invite the leader of the political party.
But not the president.
They invite the leader of the political party.
And the NDC for a program, they can invite the president.
I'm going to invite the president.
Okay.
President should be to me.
GCPP program invite the president.
Uncle Obinko Sin and answer.
Okay.